Um, '20, 21, next. That's what we're on right now. I'm Joel D. Smith, and we are ready to tell you what's happening. 4/22/25 is your date. It is getting towards 10 o'clock, which is news time, but you folks get a 21 next, late into the evening, and we have a lot to talk about. We will start with this. The governor hosting his first event since the alleged arson that happened overnight, about a week and a half ago at this point, forced them out of their home for a while. And today we're learning some more about the security detail and some false alarms that were apparently going off inside the home periodically that night. We're learning false alarms were going off throughout the night in the hours leading up to the fire. This is according to a source close to the PA State Police independent investigation. This is the aftermath, of course, you're looking at. So a week and a half ago, the governor had more people over than usual for the Passover holiday. Our source says that triggered alarms at the residence throughout the night and in the hours leading up to the arson attack as well. The source also says the firebomb suspect, we're hearing that suspect now is Cody Ballmer, set off alarms as well. So State Police say an independent consultant is looking at the quality of the technology as well and the governor's security detail, among other things. He did talk today a little bit about the situation there, trying to get people back in and get things back to normal. It was an egg hunt there, which was a fun ceremony and an event for them to go back somewhat to normal as this investigation continues. Let's get to this. In our area, the Defense Secretary, Pete Hegseth, is coming tomorrow. So the Army War College is certainly under his purview as the Secretary of Defense. And now we're hearing that he will be in Carlisle tomorrow morning talking to some of the people there. Now, if you don't know, the Army War College in Carlisle, that is where some of the best minds from across the world all come together to talk about different things that are happening in different techniques and war study. I did a story there about a year and a half ago. They basically play out what would happen in a war with China or somebody else. And it's very, very interesting to watch them go through those situations. Well, this happens as he's under fire for potentially another Signal chat. Now, Signal's that app that apparently is not as secure as people would hope, that was sharing some sensitive information, maybe not classified, but definitely some important information with some people that might not have been qualified or classified to get that information. The word from the White House is that they are still supporting him. He has said that this is made up, and it's really made up more so from the media and being overblown. There was an op-ed written by someone who used to be on his staff. You could say that's a disgruntled employee. That's what he would say. But those are the issues that are swirling as he comes to Carlisle tomorrow. So we will have somebody there and give you the latest from that, see if he talks about that at all or just the main reason he is there. Let's get to our next story. Two women wanted for homicide in South Carolina end up in PA. They're at a hotel, and they're just running plates outside, and the police find that this car is stolen, but then they find out it's more than that. So these were two women on the most wanted list for homicide in South Carolina. And once again, this was a stolen vehicle that kind of brought it all together. You're looking at the two people right here. It's Letitia Fields, 31-year-old, and a 27-year-old Peyton Deal, arrested in Lower Paxton Township a couple of days ago. So it was on Sunday. Receiving stolen property was the initial thing that they're facing charges for in Pennsylvania. But when you move this forward, they looked it up, and as they were just near the Quality Inn on North Mountain Road, they locate this vehicle. Well, officials say it was found to have been stolen from North Carolina. Then they're investigated. It's Fields and Deal, also suspects in a homicide investigation. So once again, they were wanted in South Carolina for that. They were easily captured without incident, but we'll see about extradition when it comes to getting them back to where those bigger charges are happening. On a much simpler note, did you have any Peeps when it came to Easter? You a Peeps fan? Well, you know they're made in Bethlehem. That's their main port. That's where Just Born, that is the parent company of Peeps. And they make like a couple million a day there. I mean, they're really small, obviously, right? Most people just think about them for Easter. They make spooky Peeps. When it comes to the Peepmobile, pretty cool to drive, not going to lie. But the Halloween does have a version. But you think of them as an Easter food. Nonetheless, there's a politician from that area who says, you know what, let's make Peeps the official state food. They have a bill to do that. Well, a different bill that also did not pass yet was already introduced last year to make Hershey Kisses the official candy. That's weird looking when they're not yellow, huh? That make them official candy of Pennsylvania. So are you Peeps? Are you Kisses? Which side are you on? I'm not sure where I stand. I'm probably more of a Kisses person, but I know people love Peeps as well. And if you go by cars alone, obviously Peeps are going to win. Although I think I've seen the Kissmobile around Hershey. Let's bring in our expert when it comes to confections and great automobiles, and that would be meteorologist Tom Russell. You saw the Peepsmobile a second ago. I know you've seen the Hershey Kissmobile. Which one's better?
The Kissmobile is better. The Peepsmobile is pretty cool though. It's just very different. Much bigger chassis on the Kiss. I got to vote Kiss on this one just because I think it's more universal. Yeah. Like Peeps can divide people, but I think everybody can align on the Hershey Kiss.
They do have chocolate covered Peeps, but I think that the variety you get in the Kiss is pretty nice. Right. Between the dark and the peppermint and basically anything else. What's the new one coming out? I just heard about. Is it butterscotch? No. Listen to this. I just heard about this one. Butterbeer Hershey Kisses. The Harry Potter influence.
Hershey. Really?
Yes, butterbeer is really good. I was at Universal and had that once. It's really, really good. It's not alcoholic, but it's like cool, and it's from the movie and the books. Are coming out with butterbeer Hershey Kisses. That would be delicious. Kind of like a butterscotch kind of deal going on, but better. Like, okay, I'm down with that.
Interesting take. But weather-wise, everybody can agree. Sunshine, upper 70s, could be really warm over the next 2 days. What I like, Joel D, and you and I were talking about this, you get the warm days and the cool nights. So it's comfortable at night, good sleeping weather. Yep. And I don't know where this forecast is from, but this is nothing like we're seeing. We're going to see it's going to be really warm next 2 days. Next thing to watch out for, rain later on Friday into Friday night. That'll be our rain. And we could use some rain, to be honest with you. I don't know if you've seen wildfires going on in New Jersey have been
this looks better.
Really bad. So yeah, there you go. 70s over the next couple of days. Rain Friday night. It slowly clears out on Saturday. So we rebound for a decent weekend.
There's this creek that I run near my house, and it is bone dry right
now. We definitely need the rain, and as much as we like this beautiful weather, we could use some.
The compromise I always offer you, because I know you're in good with Mother Nature, is it can rain. Just do it overnight.
Right. We don't mind that. Well, that's what we ordered for Friday night, so you're good.
You could almost rain every night, and I'd be okay. But, let's clear things out by the morning. Okay?
All right.
Sounds good, my friend. All right. We'll see you later. The newscast, traditional newscast, if you're into that, is starting on the CW in about 10 glorious minutes. Whenever you're watching this, thank you for watching on 21 Next. You have some comments, some things you want to see on here. That's fine. Comments about Peeps versus Kisses. Maybe you're a big-time Peeps person. I know there are people out there. And the Peepsmobile, I'm sorry, I would take that over the Kissmobile any day of the week. But you never know. All right, folks. I'm Joel D in the place to be. Thank you for watching 21 Next. See you 21 next time.